as always, we've got merch for the channel. We have our Nerd Creative range and our Stay Creative range. Links in the description. Get whatever you want. Creatives, how are you? Welcome back to the Nerd Creative channel. Today we're going to be building something new. I think you can guess from the thumbnail what that is. I just left my address on the box. No, we don't do that. Just checking that the letter that's usually inside is taken out as well. So here it is. A very, 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 very big box. Yep, we're going to start building the legendary Sith Lord Darth Vader. Indeed. And here is box number 1. Let's have a look inside. I'm telling you, this box is huge. I can hardly get it on my desk, so it's good that I'm going to get everything out of it now. So there's one component, which is, seriously, I can hardly get it on the desk. There's one component there. I'm going to take the box off the desk now because it's just too big. We have another set of components here. Wow. And then we've got some magazines and things. I've only opened the box and had a quick look in it before I went to video. So we've got three. We've got 2 magazines and a guide, it looks like there. We've also got a letter, as you can see. It's normally folded, but this one's not. So it says, "Dear collector, welcome to the Darth Vader build-up collection. We are glad you've joined us and are sure you will love this thrilling adventure. Each month you will receive packages containing assembly stages of your Darth Vader build-up figure model." I can't read now. As well as exclusive gifts created especially for this offer, all delivered directly to your door. Each pack will be shipped once your subscription payment has been processed each month. And then you can go into Fanhome's section to have a look at your account. Yeah, this is really, 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 really good. So we do seem to have a guide. Let me see if I can slide this a bit further that way. It is huge. It's huge. So let's see what this is. This is the build the model of the legendary Sith Lord. Oh yeah, it's a poster, isn't it? It's a poster. I don't think it's full size, but look. Wow, I can't even get it on screen. Seriously. Look, that's the bottom of it there. I can't even get it on screen. And look at the back. So on the back, we have Journey to the Dark Side of the Galaxy, the birth of Darth Vader, Boba Fett, the helmet, and then let's see, it's just showing you all the things that it has. Helmet and mask, sound in there, articulated model, so the arms moving everything, lights on his chest plate there, uniform and armor. We have included in this collection is a remote control. You can activate all the functions offered by this half scale 1.2 scale production Vader. You got the lightsaber there that lights up. Activate the Sith Lord's weapon to watch it light up and hear the authentic sound. Oh, come on! So it's 101 centimeters tall. That's quite big. It's probably like as big as what RoboCop is, what I'm building. The premium base, exclusive illuminated display base. Look at that, there were the lights at the bottom there. Wow, you see it? And Darth Vader reproduction in all its sinister splendor. Now I've gone premium with all my builds. I go premium because I want to make sure I get everything. So these are exclusive gifts. So you get a slipcase for all your magazines, binder. You get a mug. You get a t-shirt. Wow. You get 3 posters, and you get a Darth Vader bottle. And then it says upgrade to premium offer. You get the premium base here. So I've done that. So you pay with PayPal and receive exclusive gifts in the backpack there. So I'm going to get that backpack there as well. So I always recommend that you go to the premium. If you're going to pay out for this anyway, so you might as well go for the premium offer that they're offering. So that is the guide, and then these are the magazines. So I'm going to put magazine 2 away, and I'm going to put the premium guide away as well. And then I'm going to work out. I wonder if it says 1 and 2 on here. Let's see. Yeah, there it says 2 there. So I'm going to put that aside. I'm going to put those aside. And these, wow, these, look there, look, there's Darth Vader's helmet and faceplate. Wow. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go through the magazine. Let's have a look inside the magazine. Oh, it's great. And that is the model there. It's not from any of the films. Look at that. That is really, really good. Build the model of the legendary Sith Lord. Wow. The birth of Darth Vader. I'm going to have a really good read of this because I do really like Star Wars. I like Star Trek as well. See, Palpatine and the young Anakin. That's Darth Vader. That's at the end of episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. And it's got Boba Fett, and Jango Fett. Wow, it's looking good. It's looking good. And that's yeah, I think that's from. Let's see, Boba joined Aurra Singh's team of bounty hunters while seeking revenge against Jedi Master Mace Windu, who had killed his father. I think that is from, it's falling out of my head, the animated series that I haven't finished yet. It'll say it somewhere, but yeah, that's more of the animated series, and that's from the film. So these are the components that are included. Look how many there is. Look at that. So much there. There's so much there. Step-by-step instructions. Wow, look at this. This is just off the scale. This is really good. Really, really, really good. So that's where we leave that. So we're not actually going to be putting this helmet part on. It comes in 2 halves. Yeah, and then there's Darth Vader at the back there with his lightsaber. But what I like to do, as you know from watching my channel, I just like to check. Let's give it a fold in the crease there. I like to check to see what it says we have here. We have in here. I mean, look at the size of this. Look how thick that is. That's my hand there. That's really thick. So I need to get this blister opened. It is huge. See if I can just get in there and see if I can open it somewhere. Some easy way of opening it. Alright, get my nail under. See if I can prise these apart. Maybe. I was wondering if I can score it or use the knife like that there. Obviously I don't want to wreck anything inside it, so yeah, that's kind of working. Let me see, I'm in now, so I've got into it, so I'm just going to peel this cardboard away because it's not really of any significance, but I mean this thing is huge. So as it's brand new, this is the only, I've got stage 1 and stage 2 over there, that's all I have. Stage 3, I think I'll get stage 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7 in the next box. you hear that? That was like thunder. That sounded like thunder. Right, so I'm going to get all these pieces out now. Hey, look at the size of that. Wow. So I'm just going to get these pieces out before I look to see. See, there's a screwdriver there. I'm just going to put this knife blade away. Okay, look at this. Look at this. Wow. Look at that. So that's one half of Darth Vader's helmet. Wow, look at that. I do actually need to keep that safe because I don't want it to get scratched, and because we're not doing anything with it at this stage. I think I'm going to put that back in there and keep it in there. Oh, look at that, his mouth. Well, not his mouth, but you know. Then we've got these weird things here. See them? Weird things, but I don't know. 1, 2, 3. There's 4 of them. And they all look slightly different, although those two look quite the same. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave them in there as well because I really don't want to. I don't really want to get them mixed up because that goes in there. I think I'll leave them all in here and I'll take them out as I need them because I really don't want to lose anything. So I've got the screwdriver, got these things here. Wow, this is so good. So I'm just going to check we've got things. We've got 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got, sorry for the noise, it's just, we've got these. So we've got DV101 to 104, which are, there's a bit of a glare on them. Let me just have a look. So the front left grills, and there's 4 of them. Then DV1 to DV5, or let's call it DV5 to DV8. We have, let's say DV5, left side circuit, and they're also on right side circuit. So I'm going to leave them in there as they are, so that I can kind of identify them. Then we've got this piece here, DV12, which is front breathing grill, sorry. And then this piece here, which is DV13, is rear breathing grill. And then we've got DV14 and 15, which are these 2 pieces that are there. 14 and 15 are left circuit control, right circuit control. And then we've got DV16, which is that one in the middle, like the silvery one there, silvery one. And that is central front circuit screwdriver. How's that a screwdriver? But anyway, 2 type A screws. 16. 2 type A screws there. So that's the screws in there. I haven't got containers to put screws in or anything, so I'm gonna have to leave a lot of stuff in here. And then we've got DV11. DV11 is the left helmet. So we've got everything that it says that we're supposed to have, including this screwdriver. Although my screwdriver doesn't have this fancy orange stuff on it. It's just a plain one, but I don't care. So we've got everything it says we should have. So I'm going to put, well, I'm all fingers and thumbs now. So we've got our screwdriver. We've got our screws in here. There's only 2. We've got our components. We've got our magazine. Let's dive in. Right. So the first thing we do is we get the first plate out there, and I've got these grills out as well because I had to look at them. They're all numbered on the back to tell the difference between each one. So I'm just gonna move the blister pack out of the way, and then what I'm going to do is so there's the helmet. I'm going to zoom in now because we're going to be getting a little bit closer to the action. So there's the I'm calling it the first player. I just want to check, see if that's what they call it. DV9 mask. So this is the mask. This is called the mask. As you can see, it's very, very recognizable. So the first thing we've got to do is we've got to get I think it's DV 1.1 and DV 1.2. That's these two, and they should actually just push into place. So it tells you where to put them. So 1.1 goes in here. So I'm going to pick up 1.1, and it says you push them in. So I'm going to push this in. It's supposed to just push in, so let's see if it does. See where it's going. Yeah, I think it goes there, right there. So it kind of pushes in there, like that. I'm going to turn it around. So one goes there and one goes there. I don't see how it pushes in, stays in. Oh yeah, it goes this way up. Right, this way. There, that's it. I might glue them in at some point, but there, that's the first one in. And DV 1.2 goes here in that side angle. I'm just checking. What it has is, if you can see, it's got, see there and there, it's got kind of like raised areas, and they actually match on the inside there. There's raised areas in there, so you just basically line it up to that and push it in place. Right, so that one's quite secure in. This one's a bit loose. I'm just wondering if I've got it in right. Let's see. Yeah. So that's those two. One goes in there, two goes in that side, and then this one's 3. And I'm just going to check on the back. So that's 1.3 there, and this is 1.4. So I don't know if you can see on the back. If I can tilt it there, there's a number there. So 1.3 goes here, that hole. 1.4 goes in that hole. So I'm just going to line it up, see where the, right, yeah, I can see that. So that goes there, and it pushes in place. Although I'm not 100% sure it's going to stay in there. Right, no, it's not going to stay there. Let's see. It looks like it goes there. I'll probably have to glue mine in because they're not going to stay in. And then 1.4 goes in this lower one here. Let's see which way around it goes. It goes that way around. If it goes in that way, I'm just seeing if it goes in that way and then clicks in place. Let's see. Oh, that's clicked in place there. That's good. That's in there. This one here seems to be a problem. Let me see. Put it there, and then, oops. That's clicked in place there. Get this one in the right plate, the right orientation. Keep pushing out with my fingers. Oh, flipping heck. Right, so that's, yeah, they do seem to go in. It's gonna, they do. So, yeah, that's clicked in place there. Just get this one in. They do actually click in. Look, you see that they do click in place if you get them the right way up. So you put it in, and then you see where that little indentation where it meets up with that goes in last, and that's how it kind of clicks in place. There, oops, there we go. That's all the grills on that side done. There are holes there for that side, but we're probably not doing that in this video or in stage 1. The next thing we've got to do is we've got to put the left and right circuits in. So that's what a circuit looks like there. And there's the other one. So this one goes on that side and this one goes on that side. So I'm going to put them down, one there and one there. If you look at the helmet, there is actually a pattern there that matches this and sits in there. So you've got 2 location logs. You've got silver on the silver end and then on the black end. So what you've got to do is you've got to line it up to the top here, this top hole here. Circuit in there, the silver part in there, like that, and then the black part goes in there. It's very difficult to see because it's black. Yeah, I might do the bottom bit first. Let me do the bottom. So we can get this one out. Get the bottom one in first, because that's the tricky one. So it's got to catch the light. That's really good. All right, I've got the bottom one in. You see that? See on the other side the same pattern. So I'm gonna put it in. Tell you what, it's very, very difficult to see. See if I can see it from this side here. Yeah. Oops. There. That's it. It's in place there. So it starts there, goes down, goes across here like that there. And then I'll put the other side in. So I'll do the same thing. I'll get the bottom one in first, because that's the trickiest one, because it's black, that's black, and the hole is black as well. Let me just see if I can find the hole. Yeah, found that hole there. We're just going to match this hole. It needs a bit of a... Ooh. Yeah, like I said, it's quite fiddly, so we'll just get the black piece in again. Yeah, once it's in, it's great. It's just trying to find. Yeah, that's it. The bottom one's in now. Again. I'm just going to fiddle about with a silver one to make sure it goes in the hole where it's supposed to. Now I'm going to do top and then the bottom one. So I'm going to get the top one in. No idea how fiddly this is. Let's see. Huh. Yeah, top one's in. Just got to get the bottom one in now. There, that's it. That's it in. You can see where the silver part is. The black part kind of blends in there. So that's the left and right ones in. Next thing is we've got the center circuit board that goes in next. see which way around it goes. So there's a hole there, and there's a hole there, and that's what that fits in there. I'm going to hold it this way so it catches the light so that I can see what I'm doing. Because it needs to go in at an angle. Nearly got it in. See if I get the bottom one in first. There, I've got the bottom one in. Kind of get this one in. It's quite fiddly. Let's see. Yeah, that top one doesn't want to go in. Let's just maneuver it. Yeah, nearly. Could almost see where it goes. What if it goes the other way? Try it the other way around. Oh, it does go the other way around. Oh dear. Yeah, it does. Yeah. There it is. That's the middle one in there. Middle circuit. You will find you're fiddling about with it and you're putting it the wrong way around. Just turn it over and just goes in. So we're going to add the grill in now. So we start off with this one. There's a painted side and an unpainted side, but they both look painted to me. Not actually sure. So I'm going to put it in inside the triangle. That just sits in there like that. And then we get this grill piece here, which has two pegs that slot into the holes. It's got two pegs. I wonder which way around it goes. Which has two pegs that slot into the holes on the rear breathing grill. Press carefully to ensure they line up. Or does it go that way? Or does it go that way? I'm not sure. So it's got two pegs, which I don't see. Maybe it goes that way. Try it that way. I'm hoping that's the right way around. Yeah, it is. It is. Then we got this piece here, which is the nose tip, and the nose tip goes in there. I'm going to turn that around and see if it goes in better that way. Yeah, it does seem to go better that way. So I'm going to put the nose tip in. The nose tip goes in there. Just make sure we line it up properly. Nose tip fits in one position. Gently press it and firmly in place, then secure it. So what? I'm gonna turn this around and just see if I put it in wrong or right. Let's see. No, that won't come out. That must be in right. It must be in right. I'll try and see if I can take it out. See if I can push it out. Whoops. Because I don't know if I've got it in the right way round. Yeah, I think I've got it in the wrong way around actually. Let's see if I can take it out. I had that grill, this outer grill in the wrong way around, so the nose plate does fit in that way around. See it from the inside there. Yeah, it's starting to look a little bit like Darth Vader. Next thing, I brought down these left and right circuits. So it's the same again, fiddly fiddly. So we've got to find the right-sided circuit DV7 and DV8, which are these, and then it says first fit DV7, which is this one, and it's got location lugs there. You can see it's got location lugs. So that goes, yeah, it goes in there. So get that. Yeah, this is going to be fiddly again. Fiddly again. Yeah, it's starting to go in. Let's just see. It's just really seeing where the holes are really. So that's gone in there. And it's just making sure we can find the holes. That's in there, okay. Yep, that's in there, you see it? So it starts there, and then it splits there and there. So that's 7, and this one's 8. And the 8th one goes here in front. Let's try and find the holes to match it. Oh. There we go. You can see them reflective there. And then we've got to do the 2 on the other side. Kind of getting the hang of this now. So we turn it around this way. So we've got, this is 6 and this is 5. So first put 5 in, which is the small one. Yeah, there. Like that. Oops. It's quite fiddly. And then you can hear it clicking in place. And then I'm going to put 6 in. Yeah, I don't know why it's asked me to go that way, because I'll take this one out. So I think this. Yeah, that's 5 in. I'm just going to put 6 in now. See how fiddly it is there. Seems like it needs to go under 5. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, it seems like it needs to go under 5. Slightly under 5. I'm thinking I can do it better if I take this off and put the other one on first, because it seems like it needs to go under. Right, okay. Just line it up there. That one in there. That in there. And this one in there. That's gone in. That's in. Okay. There you go. See it? Yep, that's them in. It's quite fiddly. So that's what we've done. So we put these grills in place, and then we put these circuitry, all this circuit. I'm going to zoom out actually, you can't see. Let's just zoom out a little bit there. Yeah, so we put these I was going to say 4 grills in, but there's one here in my hand. Right, get this one back in. There. I might actually put a spot of glue in there, because it's not going to stay in there, so I'm going to put a spot of glue in. I don't really like putting glue on these models, but I just need to put like a spot here, like that, so that when I pop it in place it will stay there. The other ones are staying in fine, so I'm just going to click it into place like that. And I've put a spot of glue on this side here, on the underside. Should hold it in place, no problem. I mean, they're factory made, so sometimes they don't fit properly. Sometimes they're too big, they're too small. There we go. So we've got these 4 grill plates in place. Then we got the left and right side circuitries there, and then we've got the central circuitry in, and then we did the left and right side of more circuits there, as you can see, and that completes stage 1 of the build there. This is what it should look like. Oh yeah, we put the two grills in, and then plate in as well. So as you can see on here, we've got the 4 grills, we've got the left and right circuitry, the central, and the left and right circuitries as well, and that completes. And we don't actually use this section in this build, and we didn't use the screws either that came with the build. So yeah, so that completes stage 1 of the build. I'm really happy with that, really happy with it. I'd like to thank you for your company. I'll see you in the next video. Stay creative.